Hello there, you wonderful person. I'm Gareth Mason, and we are going to continue Disco Elysium. And this doesn't look very comfortable, guys. There we go. Let's talk.
Yes?
Inland Empire. Convince Kim there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Okay.
Only banal things strike you. At the core, you're a very banal person with a very small soul.
Oh, come on.
One you should be ashamed of. It's no wonder the soft one doesn't want it back. It was right to abandon you.
The soft one doesn't want it back? I'll talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
You're right. What's there to know about a lame... No. We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Huh. Yes. We've been doing this ourselves. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wait, what? So how do you know, tap the side of your head? So, oh, like, think. So how do you know...
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Oh, that's cool.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
What? Shouldn't that boost my morale? Oh, shoot. Look at my health. That's all for now.
Good.
Let's go. Yes, I want to do something. So the guy, the owner here of the place. Well, first of all, let's actually try to get this again. Maybe we get lucky. I don't know if I'm allowed to try that again. I want to pay my debt to the what's that? A hotel? A motel? A tavern? I don't know what kind of place that is.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Save your fare. Okay. I will put more... Where was I? Oh, there. Whenever I level up, I'll just put points into only that until we are able to get our jacket. Okay. Can I do anything with the corpse now? I know I have to...
The man before you is
Yeah. There's... The man before you is naked. What's this? Rue de Sang, which is line. What? Yes. There we go. Might as well, right? And what's this? No, over there. Oh. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground." No, that's not the entrance. This is the entrance. Okay, so you.
Can I help you?
So about the money I owe you.
Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
Like what?
Yeah. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make that amount of money by collecting karaoke mics just waiting for someone to sing on it. The lyrics would be... There's no way I can make that amount of money by just collecting bottles. Speaker connected to the radio to music. Oh, shoot.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
That is correct. My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Indeed it needs.
Through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. But it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation. Well, yeah, this... Judged by the environment, that would be more fitting.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
No
You
one.
have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. That's cool. We need to make money, man. 100? It's interesting.
Hello, sir.
Real. That's our currency here in Brazil. Does this take place in Brazil? Hello. Elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Who's sweetie?
Sweetie.
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her? What do you mean? How'd you like to roll with me? Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
From where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out 2 guns, but drew out 2 birdies instead. Well, I'm glad you weren't injured.
Yeah, I've got to get going
Of
now.
course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Yeah, I'm on a timer, man. This game is anxiety-inducing because I'm on a timer, because of the body, because of where am I going to sleep tonight. I don't have money. Maybe if I solve the case, I'll have money. Okay, so I'm supposed to ask for help for the workers, right? Like the leader? Who is the leader? Who looks like this guy looks like a leader. Grich. I cannot talk to him though. Maybe this guy. Oh, this guy here. That's definitely the leader. Yep.
We have a right to work.
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
Oh shit, yeah, we are cops. The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
What is going on here?
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of What kind of cause are we talking about here?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families.
That sounds good. I don't think I've chosen any sides yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
You should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
Hmm?
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing. Oh, up there? Okay, I need to get more comfortable here. I don't want the reclining mode. Thank you very much. Okay. Whatever.
So do we, Scott.
Call me mañana. What is a strike? Where are all of these strike breakers? What exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
Oh. And you're unable to breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
Oh. How bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained.
Yeah, this guy's smart.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, a perfect, lightly bearded square wedge. So they want to work? But they're not allowed? I don't understand. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
That is very interesting, yes. Absolutely nothing?
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity. Let us work!
Okay. I don't know. Oh, you can zoom out and in.
Scott?
Asks a man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
What? Scab? Proceed. What exactly is a scab?
Kind of a worm. Content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Where did they all come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm a cop, not a scab.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Investigating the murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice. I don't like nice.
I'm a bit short on money. Can you give me some?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
Oh, really? 42%.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Oh, did I lose money?
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Appreciate it.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs.
One hell. That is crazy. Okay. I'm looking for assistance with the dead body situation, yes.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry.
Shoot.
I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
That's simple. Just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Okay.
Enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Mm-hmm. For some reason it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation,
Nope.
or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone here ever bested him in a physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Come on. No, we're not physical. Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Okay, got it.
Sure.
Another thing. What's the strike about anyway?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
Come on.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Alright. Okay, fine. Okay, what? Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. Okay, so strike press button behind guard. What's going on? There's no lock picking or door kicking this. We gotta confront big man right here. Yeah.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
He doesn't sound too smart. Maybe I could bet him. That's a pretty cool picture there.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant's side agrees.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing, size him up first. Authority? Success?
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of muscle passes underneath his skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest, you'll say nothing. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get into the harbor.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb.
Negligence. Al Ghul. His face contorts in disgust, as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Is it really that bad? Oh, I'm an alcoholic. You're right, I'm an alcoholic, and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here.
No, this guy's smart.
The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Okay. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich.
Ham sandwich.
The Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
What's this guy going on about?
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
This one?
This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
Suggestion. Push him out of the way. Oh no, we're not doing that. No, you're right about all of this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse from the tree. Corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simenon Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul. You'll be
Is that alcohol?
Inside, we
Yeah.
will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard.
Okay.
Don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Communicate.
Yeah, I prefer go on the suggestion route. Physical, yeah, no. 42%. Describe to his advanced race theory. 42%. Let's go.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
All right. Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
Stay out of this, Kim. I'm handling it. I do.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education?
All of them. A first.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Okay.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades in Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Wait, who exactly are the Mon?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
This guy is full of tattoos, just like the... Well, the body has tattoos.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Okay. Got it. Who are type A then, in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
And who are the Siamese, and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
I'm very lost on this conversation here. I'm just going with the flow. Yeah. What's the difference between the two?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Nice.
Nature was not capable of more.
Cool. B.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Koikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Mud-colored people? That's very racist.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb and for eating potato.
Potato.
The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
And Vacoliers, he mentioned?
The Vacholians,
Vacholians.
halfway between Type A and the racial Cauldron. Two mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Planet. Okay, the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty, please.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Chimeric experiments?
Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a Mesk woman and a Simonese man. Only possible if the mother is Mesk and the father Simonese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Okay. Any more?
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic side.
Sure. Yes.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Simonese strength and Grad servility. This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Simonese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman, or Koika. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
How do I word the mystery? Will you help me get the body down if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way, without becoming a race theoretician.
What is the other way then, Kim? Tell me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do this.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
How do I word a mystery?
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Okay, let's discuss something else then.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
You serve the Union, don't you? Are they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Yeah, but you still serve them. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the
Leader?
will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
A gem is a mysterious fourth thing. I was gonna ask about it. I like individualism, but probably, yeah. Enough of this. No, for fourth thing, yeah.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
Disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Simonese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Simonese race.
Wonderful. I'm done.
Measurehead stoically looks to the distance in silence.
I'm out. Let's do this thing. So, yeah, this thing here. Internalize. 1 hour and 40 minutes, apparently. Oh. $60. Experience? What? What's all these? Okay, let's think about that. Research bonus. -1 drama. Fooled by absurdity. Okay. A mass of fantastic racist swirls in your head. Desert pygmies playing with their own excrement. Cojitos juggling potatoes. Eczema-ridden mounds grinning and dancing on wooden clogs. Everyone is there, the whole race gang, plus some that you may have come up with yourself. The thieving sub-kipts and the seal-eyed cast of fortunates hatching some kind of scheme in the eye of this race Imperium. Vertigo reaching up to the heavens. You sense something drawing nearer, nearer. Oh, you can do other stuff while you're doing it. Okay. That's cool. Oh. Temporary encyclopedia. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the race channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Le Domaine Amin in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Let's internalize that. I didn't know I could do multiple of these. That's cool. Hey, what's up, Chala? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Unlock. How do I unlock? Sing karaoke, race enigma. Got to... Okay, so while I am internalizing this, what else can I do? Get some experience? Talk to people around? Yeah. Explore. Sleepy. Sleeping is more important than watching streams. Chala. So yes, you made the right decision. The crater, Revicol Industrial Harbor.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Let's talk to this guy. What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably to his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
It's me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
Okay.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Is he a spy? Does he, like, is he pretending to be a worker? To rile up the population? Ill-fitting, what does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
Oh, really? That is very interesting. Okay. Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Yes. Okay, I gotta ask, where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. Curiosity. No. Routine, part of the investigation.
Am I a suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
He's lying. We're done here. You won't talk to me anymore?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I wasn't done asking questions.
Things are busy enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
We'll see.
The hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Nah, I'm going. Go. That guy's a fraud. He is not a real worker. What is his game? Do I have? No, I don't have level up. Total. Can I upgrade stuff? What did I need? Experience. Composure interface. This. I need this. Yeah. Later. I wanted to do something on my inventory? What? Conceptualization. I don't need conceptualization. There we go. No shit. What did I need? Tools? Oh yeah. Gonna get some. Laura's probably store fuel here now. The store booze. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem like I can do anything here. Foreign car, kept in good condition. Very old. Pretty sure I saw this already in the past. Can I talk to this guy? Hello?
The small, wrinkled woman.
Woman.
Greets you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter.
Oh.
Some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise.
A monster in disguise? What? Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
A monster in disguise?
Wait,
Then it stops you before you can...
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Really? Okay. Da, 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 da. What's this? Ruins full of snow. No one lives here anymore. Is this a place I could potentially spend a night? In case I don't get the money? I'm not getting 96.3 real till the end of the day. No way in hell. Hello?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler
Keep listening.
from another planet. Hey there,
What's going on here?
it's the jam, my man.
It's the jam. He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I'm from.
Yeah, exactly.
Where I am. That's right. I don't know. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Okay. I don't quite understand what you just said.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They... who?
The bosses, man.
First work, then pay.
Yeah, it
Oh,
sure ain't
shit.
good for me.
That's not what I...
Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down on his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Mm-hmm. Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there? Oh, it's a hostel.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Okay. Tell me about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Okay. What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Good on them. They're never gonna get that.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Really?
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Oh. What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All right. All of who?
Us lorry drivers.
Oh.
Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
And you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Where are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
No. No. Not necessary. I'm done too much. No. Okay, what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
I was just joking.
They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
A string machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Yeah, these lorries are pretty neat.
Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the kids way out in Wamrau and Laurent Bird somehow.
Carrying large cargo a long distance. That kind of makes me want to play Death Stranding.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he spent too long in this lorry.
Oh. Nothing illegal then.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Could I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Okay. Never know unless you ask, right? I had any questions.
Taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
42%. What do you see in his eyes? Empathy. Let's go.
Ease into it.
Mm,
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
okay. I failed. My man. I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Ooh. How many minutes are gonna stream? I don't know. I'm not hungry. It's 10 o'clock. I'm gonna keep on streaming at least 1 more hour, I think. Study. Yes, study is more important, Chala. Go study. Study is good.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Okay. Yeah, I failed there.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. I like this guy. He's a cool dude. Let's keep on exploring here. While we are... Yeah, 25% on advanced race theory. How do I... Just that. I can play this whole game with one hand. I like that. Ancient fountain. It doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Oh, it used to be a fountain. Hello?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Silene is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Silene.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
He gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool. The place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Yes?
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Shivers.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
He makes both hands into fingers, pistols, and fires a few finger bullets into the air. Really? You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You
Is that because
what
I-
you like.
Is that because I removed my shirt? Survey his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
No, he sells clothes. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. That's it.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act.
Yes, of course.
Questions.
My rhetoric, very, very low. Persuade him to give you some money. Let's see, 8%.
No need
Of
to
course.
keep this one up. Just tell him what you want.
You, I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get some money somehow.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
Do you still think I'm cool now?
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Sorry, detective.
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get these comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Oh, sure, everything's on sale. That's all then. Let me ask you something else.
Anything for you.
Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Okay.
Very cool.
What do you have?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Ugh.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Sure.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Mm-hmm.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
Find something worth salvaging from the pile of rags. 58%. Let's see.
Something cold grazes your hand.
Cold.
Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof. And
I don't have the money.
all in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
+1 composure, -1 to shivers. Okay, I'll leave for now. Money. Money is tight, man.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Sneakers or speakers? Let's start with the sneakers.
A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister.
50.
Sneakers are the latest found sneakers.
Damn.
Super rare, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
1 reaction speed plus 1 hand-eye coordination and -1 encyclopedia. Okay. Speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable Found Ultras atop them.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here.
Okay. But I already looked at the sneakers.
Then look at them again. These are the premium lifestyle sneakers, officer. The best on the market.
Can't I just buy Conquered Samaran speakers?
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers.
Well, if you want them... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground.
His talking is cute. Okay.
If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Okay, whatever. I don't have the money. Wish I did. Helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Oh, can I go through the sewage? Hot air rises up from the sewer, sour, acid, and strangely comforting. Strangely comforting. That's weird. Take all. What happened? What happened to my plastic bag? Did it break? Oh, I have it. I have it. Did I get him? I tried to get them all. Postcard. Are they inside the... Strange. Can we go down here? There's a ladder there. No. Can't. Water lock out of order until Wednesday 7:15 a.m. It's day 1.
G'day to you, officers.
Men on water lock? Good day. Eating an apple.
A burly man
Burly.
is out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami.
Salami.
With an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
Nice. Ooh, stay away from that boy, Chala. That is very, very weird. Do you know what causes wreckage?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, Plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershaw.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Ominous.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Do you know what's further down the coast?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
He thinks for a moment.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
Alright. Can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
To the lieutenant?
Why not?
Why not? Well, thank you, kind sir. I like this guy. He's a cool dude. Oh yeah, I'll just say it. Thanks. No more Instagram for you. Well, you're not missing much, Chala. Butter sign down. Can I...
A crumpled billboard reading Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
28% visual calculus. Attempt to reconstruct what happened here. Let's do it. Come on, 28% chance.
Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now.
That's okay. What is Samaran butter?
Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Boy. Nothing more to see here. Take. I don't know. What are these? Electrochemistry. Fingerless gloves. Don't mind if I do. Yes. Aha. Electrochemistry. What is electrochemistry? Party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Oh, that's not very good. What's this? Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for fast times. Could sell things here probably. Yes. Go, heal. Talk to the person here first. A bust of a woman. Oh, that's not the owner. Is there nobody here? Oh, here.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Come on, that's gotta be boring. Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained. Geometry teacher. Me and your friend? Your friend and you? What? His attention is drawn once more to the play of light and shadow on the walls behind you.
Entertained? He might be high, If he is,
Ah.
on what?
Really? Oh, I just put on the gloves. My electrochemistry is high. Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Okay.
Really?
He definitely is high.
72%?
Whatever it is, you've probably done it. And many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Okay.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Okay. There's something I'd like to sell?
Let me have a look.
Oh. No, I don't
Another
have it.
time, perhaps.
You might be able to aid our investigation. I doubt it, but might as well try.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Okay.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Half-light. Gossip called you to his office? Really? Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Okay, that's all I've got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by officers of the citizens' militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun. So that's what happened to it.
What? Sold?
What?
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You...
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
That's weird. Chala?
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Mm-hmm.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me, man. Come on, spit it out.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
What? Dude. This guy is talking is kind of creepy. He's high, so...
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Very normal. Oh, yeah. That's... Really should have killed myself. No. Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
15!
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
He's under the influence of drugs. That's his high.
This has got to be the most. Wow.
Well...
There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
I'm sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Okay. Now this guy's cool. I like him. Was the buyer a police officer too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But
Pig.
I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her.
How much did you sell it for? Drugs bad. That's right.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Pain threshold is how much pain you can take.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Apparently so.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I'm not going to apologize. That's not the kind of person I am. I don't like it either. What if she intends on committing a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Yes, we do. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
Of course.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Yeah. At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Experience. Let's get out of here. Could I buy stuff? Most military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Dark, a film projector is whirling away. What's this? Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? Oh.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine.
Who is her?
Sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Inland Empire. I shouldn't trust it? Dig up a truly cool figurine in a box under the table with a 42% chance. Let's go.
Everything you
Nope.
pick out seems faded, chipped, and sad somehow. Most of them are just broken toys.
Alright, let's get out of here. We good? No, there's more stuff to see.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
On my tiptoes.
especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
No, I don't care for that. That kind of stuff sounds like... What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
This kind of stuff sounds like something I would buy on a like New Game Plus or after finishing the game. There's nothing I want. No, just let me out of here. Let me out. I want out. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, it is. What's this? Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Tire tracks. Onto the roof, eh? Interesting. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Oh, yes, I can see it. Has there been an earthquake here? Can I talk to these people? The X-ray is getting worse.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
He covers his mouth to hide a burp.
I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to Angry Hard René first.
Okay, actually, here, there's something. No. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Game? This one's still chewing on his sandwich.
Look, in his hand, going into his mouth. The sandwich. It's hauntingly beautiful.
Hauntingly beautiful.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, I got this. Ball time.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Grab the ball and show them how it's done with a 70% chance. Let's go. Yeah, here we go.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
No weight?
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball?
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against
metal.
It has a pattern in it, probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
But no weight.
Already your muscles are adjusting to the weight, the nervous system calibrating, until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
Just take in my surroundings.
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There is time for a last glance inwards. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion, a fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Behold the fear and confusion reflecting in the eyes of the two feeble geezers. They are in awe of your superiority. You are a god to them. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
The inertia can be contained no more than a bullet leaving a gun. Let go! Be the bullet.
Merde! Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
I was not supposed to do that? Not a weak triceps, that's for sure.
I don't care if you are a cop. You do not just ruin someone's game. It's so goddamn disrespectful.
I was not supposed to throw it. I had no idea what I was doing.
A man his age getting worked up like that? Better watch that blood pressure.
I'm sorry. No. I'm sensing anger. I don't understand why.
You vandalized our game, son. We can't play petanque with 5 bull.
On a mistake.
are not good, goddammit. We want our bull back.
Okay.
Easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Just a misunderstanding.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You owe us a goddamn bull.
Okay. Try to fix it.
Good. Mistakes are forgiven when men at least try to right their wrongs. I believe you will try. Now, why did you approach us?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of the Whirling in Rex?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops.
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Okay. You seem to be playing in the crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do you know what created it?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Oh, really? Crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Okay. Did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He had squeezing a ball in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Hello, Omai. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, my friend? Why shall here in Martinez?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Okay.
Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Is that why everything is so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table. let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
What do I think? Ah. Really? That's interesting, Chala. I don't think about it. I don't have an opinion. I just do things.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay. What exactly is suzerain?
The suzerain is the king.
Suzerain.
Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Alright then, alright. Okay. 3%. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? With a 3% chance. Let's see.
All you observe
Yeah,
is a
of course.
veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
Yeah.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frisel I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frisel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
What if I don't want to? Because this... Sorry, this conversation really bored me to hell. Oh... Everything fits perfectly there. Can I braid my beard? I tried it. It really hurts and it looks terrible. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Enormous bowls worthy of a real man. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Yeah, right here, right? I just sit here?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
Yes, I think. I agree.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Alright. But why would I want to pass the time, man? No, it hurts. Thanks. Oh, have I been here? Did I get the stuff from here? Probably. No, nothing. I meant to talk with the trash can, not you. Thanks. Nothing I can't do, my job over. Yeah. I think I've been here. A splatter of bullet holes lines the wall. I may actually... Yeah, I think I remember doing that. What's this? Money! Yes! Yes! Only 95 to go. How are we doing here? 88%. Hello? Oh, what's this? Book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. Book about Boideiro culture. It promotes freedom and roaming upstream. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Okay.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. No, my beard is pretty... It's not very hard. It's kind of soft right now, but it looks really bad when braided. It loses all its volume, and I like the volume. I would tie like something over here like this. That would look cool, but I don't have anything to do that. I am pieces, right? That's correct. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Not really, but sure. Yeah. It's a bookstore. Crime, romances, biographies. Why would I ask that question? Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I
What's
hope
your-
they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Oh, and you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in any way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
She doesn't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I don't know. No, I don't like that she's out here. Brutally dismantling the free market. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Okay. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Okay. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt?
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
Okay. Hmm. I don't think curses are real.
Shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for businesses.
They're not doomed, but your mother should learn from their mistakes.
Of course, sir.
Okay. I'll see you around, Annette.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy.
The box seems happy.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
I feel you, mail collection box.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachon forever.
Okay. How are we doing here with the 97%? You know what? By the time I get up there, talk to the big guy, gonna be done already. Just wait around. Do I have anything else to sell? Let's see if we can sell the things.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and
No.
the money appears with a satisfying jingle.
Yeah, not much. Hello?
Is this about the question?
No, it's not. Bye. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Let's talk to this guy here. Again.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Nope. You can't. Can't open that. Okay. Almost there, 98%. All this time was only 1%? Na 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 na. I'm gonna get... Or am I gonna get more coffee? I'm gonna see if there's fresh coffee. If there's fresh coffee, I'll take coffee. If not, I won't. I'll be right back. No fresh coffee. Unfortunate. But I got a pair. Well, really, really juicy and really sweet. It's amazing. So good. Still 98. Okay, I think I have more things to ask this guy.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
What do you think about this,
I don't
Kim?
think anything about this. We are wasting our time having this conversation.
Your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs, contemplating race extinction. I am an immovable obstacle.
What are your tattoos supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Okay.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You're right. No, you're sure? I'm not craniometrically superior to you?
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry, just an observation.
Okay. What else?
It is impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Hul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer.
Wait, what?
You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So, one of my ancestors was Sir Laclef and the other Vesper?
Your racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Hul. That is the only reason you are here.
Mm-hmm.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Sometimes, yeah. Alright. So, let me see here. Solution. So, I got it. What? I finished. What do I have to do here? Maybe I can't do anything because I have to leave this.
Advanced race theory.
Okay, here we go.
Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights.
Alright. Hey, what's up, Robert? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. How's it going? Okay.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
I think I know what the race enigma is.
And
Oh boy. Oh boy, I should have paid attention, shouldn't I? Hey, okay. Paradoxically, a plan to supersede the Occidentals with their own race theory. Is racecraft is what rich people want us to do while they get all the money. It's just something you shock people with, liberal and progressive people. It's whatever you want it to be. It's a free association language exercise. Degenerate race hero. I like number 5. I don't know about the rest, but it's clear I should stop drinking the ancient alcohol. This dump is ready to be superseded by the Areopagite superstate. I can serve as a clerk in your administration. Maybe you need a cop. 7 is interesting as well, but I think it's number 5.
look, babe. When confronted with the harsh truth of his demise, the melancholic academician starts fiddling his own genitalia. His bald spot betrays that he is a compulsive masturbateur.
Okay.
That's disgusting, Jean.
The woman's face crumples up in displeasure.
It is. Beneath the veneer of academic jargon, the liberal theorist is a beast, a sexual maniac, and a deprived nihilist. Life is a game to him. Words are meaningless. No one is accountable for anything. Nihilistic sex maniac. I take pity on your urges. You clearly want to enter the harbor bad, like a little boy who wants to go on the potty. I can press the button for you. It will open the door.
Hey. Good. All right. Just woke up. Awesome. No, that's all I wanted. Yes, press the button.
Very well. You may enter the door once. Our race conversation here has concluded.
Hey.
Finally. Let's go.
Let's go. So, do I go past him? Do I go down here? Where is this door? Is the door over here? Is this the door? That's the door. Oh, this place looks nice. Very different from outside. From all the other places I've seen. Every worker equals a member of the board is written at the top of the flyers. Dewey typewriter. Locked. Left coffee, the machine on. Dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. Sentient.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks.
Yes.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Okay. Very high evolution here. 83% chance force myself to go through the folders.
Whatever's hidden
Nice.
here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Look at the note.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Leo.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do note with a list of errands for Everett.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders unit.
Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Remember, Leo, all items on the drawer slides shut smoothly.
Smoothly. Piano lesson! Well, have fun with your piano lesson, Chala. I definitely will take that. Ooh, neat office shades. +1 visual calculus. -1 for drama. But it looks so cool. What's drama? Play the actor, lie, detect lies. Less likely to detect lies. What's visual calculus? Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physical. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I want that. What's this? Le Fume Volume 1, Number 4. Okay.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and, at the same time, above it. A shameful way to treat a former king. Even one as underwhelming as Friesel.
Why Friesel?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Let's go through the pages.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections. International developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Okay, not looking at these right now. If I really care about this game, if I really enjoy playing it, I'll come back to it on a second playthrough. Strange buzzing sounds. And then I'll pay more attention to all these details. Right now, the game needs to captivate me a little more.
Of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
I have money.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Ooh. Muscle memory. Dial the number, 70% chance. Hopefully. 17 is very low.
It's unclear whether you actually have muscle memory. Right now, your finger is just drawing vaguely occult patterns in the air.
Useful patterns?
Undoubtedly, no.
I might try this later.
Sure, why not? Muscle memory is a tricky thing. Nothing tricky about that. You just do, fail, repeat until it works. All it takes is motivation and practice.
Okay, what do I need for this? Instrument. Okay. Hey, look where we are.
Still hanging on the railing. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back.
Nice.
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
We got it. +1 spirit corpse, +1 shivers. Oh. So it looks really weird without the no. I'm gonna put the shirt. Shivers. Raise your hair, turn into the city. And what else? Spirit the corpse. Connect to station 41, understand cop culture. Actually? This is just Spirit the corpse. So it's the same as mine, but with an added shivers protection. Cool. Collecting rainwater. Oh. All around you, great machines and conscience. White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Oh yes, it does! A forest under snow. That looks cool. Wait. Don't want to get down there just yet. Come on, man. You can run. Yeah, that's a bunch of bottles there. 3 packs of worth cigarette butts. All in the one? Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red. Potent something. Yes, that's good money. Recycle. Recycling. All right. Can't go there just yet. Is there anybody here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud.
So this is where René works. I'm gonna look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
I'll take it.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René?
Gonna ask him about it.
You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure. As long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Yeah, I know.
This is the night.
Okay, so this is a dead end. I like dead ends. He gives me a sense of accomplishment. I don't have to come back there later. Go there. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Kvalsung. Na 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 na. Oh, what's this? Money! Nice. And there is a button here?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Could I use this to knock over the corpse?
Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Oh, marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Yes. Well, that was easy. Doesn't look very stable.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
What's inside?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Oh, let's go back up there.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know. Just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Hmm.
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Knock on the door. Persuade the door to open. Well, let's go. 3%.
Are you even trying to?
Yeah, it was almost. Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective.
Philosophical.
After hours.
Nothing more to do here now, I guess. What's this? Item? Oh, the photograph. I can sell that. Okay, what's the point of coming here? Why did I want to be here? Did I want to do that? I don't know what to do. Let me see here. Map. Map incomplete. I don't have a map. What are all these? Oh, okay. Getting the body down. Access the harbor and ask for Everett Clare's help. I have to go. Yeah, this was not the right way to go. The door is locked and cannot be opened from the side without a pass card. What? I'm locked in here? What? Well, now what? What am I supposed to do now? Can I go down there? How do I get out of here? How to save? It's gotta be the door. Okay, maybe this.
A rusting no screech of metal when you push the button. A crane does no screech of metal.
Oh, can I go this way? Oh, I can continue through here. Okay, I missed this completely. What's this? Pile of cargo belts used by heavy lifting. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in yellow. In the yard below. Money. Yeah. Nice. People just keep losing their money all around here. That is great. That's locked. Musk of oil and rust comes from a chasm in front of you. Smells like blood. Well, actually blood smells like rust and, you know, stuff. Money! Industrial size thermos smells like burned coffee. Wait, who's this?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
Ubi.
From the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
A tiny man is so engaged on his work he doesn't notice you. Hi!
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then. People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
Yeah. What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
He waves at the containers towering behind him. I have very low logic. What's going on in here? Might as well try.
Everything is so pretty and red. You and Leo look like brothers as you glance around with similar childlike wonder.
Wow, red is so much prettier than drab old green.
Sure is, mister. Sure is. Really livens up the place. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Low logic.
I had to break this bonding moment. The red containers mean they are replacing the company livery with the union livery, which means this strike isn't gonna stop anytime soon.
Okay. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
2 months!
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Mm-hmm.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friend get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Evrard telling him to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
What did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
He looks to you for assistance. They get into? Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days. Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Okay. Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellet.
Leonard.
Everyone calls me Leo.
Leo. The little note. The to-do list. That was for Leo, right? The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
Unlike Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A good-hearted chuckle again. A lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
The lieutenant looks up at Leo.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
For a fraction of a second, there's sadness in his eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids.
Oh.
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
The lieutenant smiles at the little man.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinaise, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
The little man chuckles merrily. Borscht. That is like a soup thing, right?
It's very,
food.
very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the man? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Really? Wait, hold on. Who makes who makes it at the whirling?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Looks like the borscht is spiked. I'm gonna look into it.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
Okay, what's in that container over there?
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Really? Why is it locked then?
Tell you.
Looking for the leader of the Dockwards of Union.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then?
Union.
He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
He coughs and continues immediately.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Patience. Deep down you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do.
Don't interrupt.
Had an arithmetics teacher, Miss Bellows. Her real name was Miss Bellams. She was a real pretty lady, but when she got mad, all the boys liked her, if you know what I mean, mister. We used to sneak in her yard in the dark and peek through the window. One time we saw Miss Bellows with a fellow. Yes, we did, mister.
He looks for signs of disbelief in your eyes. Don't say anything.
Naked too. That's all I got to say about that.
Very interesting, very interesting. Thank you for telling me the whole thing.
Thank you. Almost forgot. Mr. Everett is in that container over there. I got distracted telling the story, but he's in there.
He's inside, alright.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Okay. The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves on red. This container right here? Why? The coffee in the giant thermoses is still lukewarm. The stair made of pellets leading up. There he is. Swordfish. Taxidermy fish that tells time. Nothing else. Talk to the fat man.
A walrus of a man.
A walrus.
Seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Say nothing and look him dead in the eye.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank, grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Yet, he's unperturbed, holding his own.
Keep staring.
At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, It's going to be a good one.
So,
He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposefully leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Dubois? Is that me? Is that my name?
Please, have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite to his giant desk.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
The lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff?
Yes.
You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves. That's fun.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
He turns back to his typewriter.
That's a nasty play. He's got you.
He's got you.
Titan of volition. In a fork. Guess you just have to sit or leave.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Gives you another sly wink.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debardairs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The head?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
I wonder if I only had 1 HP, what would happen? I would just die? Because the chair is so uncomfortable?
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge. Hey Chad, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. How's it going? This is a very interesting game.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Really?
Wow, that's 25 real.
That's not...
Good money. You need it.
Do I? 25. It's fine. You know Gart?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
Okay, thank you.
Don't mention it. But also, don't forget it. I'm just kidding, of course.
I can't open my inventory now.
Is he?
Is he?
Now, I'd like to set your mind
So well written. Yes, it is.
on another matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
I don't trust this guy.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun.
Oh, it's weird. It sounds like he's trying to help, but I don't trust him.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
I would appreciate any help you could provide, yes?
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
So that's my name.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun.
Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Uh-oh, he's got me. He got me. Yeah, he has got me. Just watching from trying to stay up till dinner. Then you pass out. Do LMD daily. 2 a.m. You wake up. You wake up at 2 a.m.? Really? Damn. Oh, it's been like a long time I don't play Lonely Mountains Down here. The last time was like a daily that I really didn't like. So, yeah.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Oh no, we are gonna cry. No, I'm not about to cry. Try to stay cool. Apparently, yeah. Let's just let it out, man. Just let it out. So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Harry Dubois. Is that our name?
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot, I guess.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
He's Mr. Dubois? No, I'm good at it. I'm good as a get, Mr. Dubois.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
I'm melting.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions.
Yes, let's go.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Finally! Could you help me get a dead body down from a tree?
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
With the murder.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yeah, he's got this.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values.
He licks his fat lips and smiles.
But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
He picks up the handset of a radio phone to his right, then clicks a button.
Jean-Luc, my boy, I'm sending 2 police officers down. They have a dead body in a tree problem they need help with. Namely, they need it to be taken down. And, Jean, please take it easy with the race science. He's had enough of that.
He hangs up and turns back to you.
You can find Jean-Luc down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you.
Okay. We're gonna ask all that we can ask, and then that's gonna be it for today. It's lunchtime here, and I'm hungry. Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Honestly, I didn't want to bring it up, Harry. I heard you have become Measurehead's race pupil.
Oh, yeah. Race. Yeah, it was a tactic.
Of course, Harry, of course. You're not some kind of a fantastic racist now. And rest assured, no one's gonna hear about it.
He winks at you.
No one's gonna know what you did with race there, Harry. Your race bonanza is safe with me. Word of how racy it got will never leave Martinez.
You can see the map of Revachol in your head. Dozens of red arrows are pointing outwards from Martinez, moving all across the city.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Harry Dubois. Is that our name? You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I don't know.
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true. My memory is a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is...
He taps on the folder in front of him.
I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out.
Okay.
Don't trust him. For all you know, Dubois might be his name. You need to confirm this.
Okay.
I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Asking too many questions will make you look weak. You should maybe focus on the folder.
Let's try with this one. Drama. I can't change clothes now. Have another look at the folder.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
Got nothing to hide.
Oh, Harry. Oh, wow. This is really something.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
So how about it, Harry? You need assistance, I presume?
What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange. You don't feel like any of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
Raphael Cousteau. I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry. Raphael Cousteau Dubois. That's my name. No, that's not my name. That's not my name. Okay, yeah, that's my name. Let's go.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costo, or whatever you choose to be. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Okay. Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I'd be a wonderful father. No, really. Never mind family.
Family, Harry, is the most important thing in the world.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Oh, Harry, you are the most regular, traditional, by-the-book law official imaginable.
Mm-hmm. Just want to do my job, that's all.
As do we all, Harry. We're all just trying to...
Where'd you get that folder?
This? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
Another matter. No.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
What about the hanging?
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
No, I'm not helping you. No, we're not.
Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need you to open a door.
Nope.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Okay. Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
No, I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Okay. I'm not going to accept it though.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder.
Okay.
Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back to me. I really hope you do. For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
No. Shady Brew? Actually, I don't want to talk with this guy anymore. I don't like him.
Wait. You
Why?
need this to get in and out through the gate.
Oh, thanks. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man. Take care, Harry.
Can I just use that to... Can I just use that to open the big door so the workers can go in? I wonder. Okay, wow, I've been going on this for 2 hours and 51 minutes. Time flies by in this game. Damn. Alright. That's it for today, people. That's it for this game. I may come back in after lunch. I may not. I'm not sure. Depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah, maybe some Death Stranding. Looks cool. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thanks everybody that has watched. Thanks everybody that came and went. And yeah, that's it for now. I have been Gareth Mason, and I'll see you the next time I see you. Bye bye.